Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Samuel Legge here representing TeamJVS, here to give you guys another movie review. This is straight from AIF, or Animation is Film Festival. I had the pleasure of being able to check out a slew of different films, and this is another one. I just got done talking about Unicorn Wars, that I will hopefully go and check out our review for that. But this next one is a little bit shorter. It's about like 40 minutes roughly. The name of it is called Summer Ghost. Summer Ghost, it surrounds Tomoya, Rio, and Ao. When you first see them, they're literally in the middle of what looks to be an airport and lighting some firecrackers, like fireworks. You don't really understand why, but the single line is the ghost coming. We're waiting for the ghost coming. They'd heard different rumors about this ghost that makes themselves known, with fireworks under the right conditions around the right area. And they thought they wanted to see this ghost. But the thing that's very fascinating about this film, and I think the closest thing I've seen to this would be Wonder Egg, that anime, because like having like-minded people come together as a collective that you don't understand what the narrative is going with is kind of the same exact thing with this, because the question is, why do they want to communicate with this ghost? And every single one of them have different reasons as why. And they definitely break those reasons down, and the psychology of each character and who they are at their core, they break those things down. Tomoya as a character, like, you don't really get his character until towards the end, honestly, because he seems perfect. Like, he's got all straight A's, like he's studious, he looks like he's gonna be going to college. Now, when you look at Ao, like, she's being bullied. She's dealing with a lot of, possible depression, certain things. Rio is very evident there's something going on with him, emotionally and physically. But you don't know what the connection is. And then when you finally get to see who the ghost is, Yan goes up, and she is an enigma. You don't know what she's trying to get out of all this. And I know that sounds weird because she's a ghost, but there's a reason. And it's kind of like, it could be a wicked reason, it could be a dastardly reason, or it could be a selfish reason. One or the other is definitely prevalent in this, and I think it's very fascinating. It's a very great story. And to keep it so tight within a 40-minute interval is very hard to do, because it's kind of like it could have, drawn out certain things and went over different things. There's a movie that I really love that I can't put my head on it right now. But basically it dealt with a person that was dealing with really bad depression because of certain circumstance he did in his past. And it propels him to being the person he is right now. And this is kind of along those same exact lines. But it's very mystical. It's very amazingly tragic. I don't know how to put it into words, because the story itself is, when you think it on a surface level, it's really tragic. Like, I mean, everything about every single character and then the connection with this ghost is very tragic. But there's so much beauty that they're able to convey, whether through design, with certain locations, and getting understanding, unraveling of why these three people are together, and what their heart motivations are, what they mean to each other, what pushes them, what drives them, what's holding them back, kind of things. They go and they break that down to so many different levels. The animation is really good, but they do a really interesting thing with this. And with the color palette, I feel like in the very beginning of the movie, it's just brown and white and bleak. There's no color in the very beginning of the movie, but towards the end of it, there's a lot of vibrant color. And it's so fascinating. Even in the darkness, you can see a lot of the color transitioning from the first. Like, as the movie goes on, like, there's so much life and color that goes into this. And that's a very creative expression, because normally, you start off with your best. Like, I was kind of like, oh, maybe I guess this is art style. But like, no, I'm noticing certain reds here, certain yellows here, certain blues here. Like, oh, okay, that wasn't there before. But as a whole, I think this is a very good film. Again, it's really short. It's close to 40 minutes, but they don't waste any time with any moment at all. And I think I give it a 8 to 9 out of 10. So 8.5 out of 10. highly recommend you go and check out Summer Ghost. And we have a lot more content coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Let us know if you're intrigued by this content as well. Let's show you comment. Peace, guys.